Here are the most mind-blowing facts you missed. This is actually crazy. Optical illusion sounds normal, but here's what most people miss. Optical_illusion Call Me Dad is a 2025 drama film directed by Beni Setiawan from a screenplay written by Rifki Ardisha. But here's the crazy part. It is an Indonesian remake of the 2020 South Korean film Pawn. And here's why it matters. It stars Ringo Agus Rahman, Boris Boker, Tissa Biani, and Maisha Lin. This changes how you understand optical illusion completely. Follow for more facts like this. But there's more behind this. You've been told this wrong your whole life. Auditory illusion sounds normal, but here's what most people miss. Auditory_illusion Beth Simone Novak is a professor at Northeastern University and the first chief AI strategist for the state of New Jersey. But here's the crazy part. She previously served as founding chief innovation officer of New Jersey. And here's why it matters. At Northeastern, she directs the Burns Center for Social Change and its partner project, the Governance Lab. This changes how you understand auditory illusion completely. You need to see the next video. But there's more behind this. This will change how you see things. Visual illusion sounds normal, but here's what most people miss. Visual_illusion Adrenergic cell group C2 Adrenergic cell group C2 is a group of cells that label for PNMT, the enzyme that converts norepinephrine to epinephrine. Thus, they are regarded as putative adrenergic cells. But here's the crazy part. They are found in the dorsomedial medulla in conjunction with the noradrenergic cell group A2. And here's why it matters. They are seen in vertebrates, including rodents and primates. This changes how you understand visual illusion completely. Watch the next one, it's even crazier. Here's why this happens. Nobody talks about this. Color illusion sounds normal, but here's what most people miss. Color_illusion Deborah Retief, known as Bori Retief, was an Afrikaner missionary in Bechuanaland. Wait, it gets better. She was the longest-serving member of the Dutch Reformed Church mission station at Mochudi, where she was based from 1887 to 1930. And here's why it matters. This changes how you understand color illusion completely. Subscribe if you love content like this. Now let's take a deeper look. Nobody talks about this. Pareidolia sounds normal, but here's what most people miss. Pareidolia Sulpicia was an ancient Roman poet who was active during the reign of the Emperor Domitian. And it gets even weirder. She is mostly known through two poems of Martial. She is also mentioned by Ausonius, Sidonius Apollinaris, and Fulgentius. And here's why it matters. A 70-line hexameter poem and 2 lines of iambic trimeter attributed to her survive. The hexameters are now generally thought to have been a 4th or 5th century imitation of Sulpicia. This changes how you understand pareidolia completely. You need to see the next video. Here's why this happens. 99% of people don't know this. Motion illusion sounds normal, but here's what most people miss. Motion_illusion Maximo Horace Teleria was a 19th century Nicaraguan politician, lawyer, and military leader. But here's the crazy part. He is considered to be one of the greatest liberal political thinkers in Nicaraguan history. And here's why it matters. He was a leader of the movement towards Central American unity. This changes how you understand motion illusion completely. Watch the next one, it's even crazier. Now let's take a deeper look. You've been told this wrong your whole life. Quantum physics sounds normal, but here's what most people miss. Quantum_physics STS-115 was a space shuttle mission to the International Space Station flown by Space Shuttle Atlantis. But here's the crazy part. It was the first assembly mission to the ISS after the Columbia disaster, following the 2 successful return to flight missions, STS-114 and STS-121. And here's why it matters. STS-115 launched from LC-39B at the Kennedy Space Center on September 9, 2006, at 11:14 and 55 seconds Eastern Daylight Time. This changes how you understand quantum physics completely. Follow for more facts like this. Now let's take a deeper look. This is actually crazy. Relativity sounds normal, but here's what most people miss. Relativity. Stephen Kadoyi Akobi is an Anglican bishop in Nigeria. He is the current bishop of Kaba, one of 11 dioceses within the Anglican province of Lokoja, itself one of 14 provinces within the Church of Nigeria. But that's not the most shocking part. His birthday is on February 16th. And here's why it matters. This changes how you understand relativity completely. Subscribe if you love content like this. But there's more behind this. This will change how you see things. Time dilation sounds normal, but here's what most people miss. Time_dilation. Peter Fourier was a French canon regular who is honored as a saint in the Roman Catholic Church. And it gets even weirder. Foregoing offers of high office, he served for many years as a pastor in the village of Matancourt in the Vosges. And here's why it matters. He was a strong proponent of free education and also helped to found a religious congregation of canonesses regular dedicated to the care of poor children, developing a new pedagogy for this. This changes how you understand time dilation completely. Watch the next one, it's even crazier. Let's break this down. 99% of people don't know this. Parallel universe sounds normal, but here's what most people miss. Parallel_universe. David Patrick Thomas Miles is a Canadian politician, songwriter, and musician born in Fredericton, New Brunswick. But that's not the most shocking part. He was elected as the Member of Parliament for Fredericton, Oromocto, in the 2025 Canadian federal election. And here's why it matters. This changes how you understand parallel universe completely. Watch the next one, it's even crazier. But there's more behind this. 99% of people don't know this. Black hole sounds normal, but here's what most people miss. Black_hole. Canton of Mormont. The Canton of Mormont is a French former administrative division, located in the arrondissement of Melun, in the Seine-et-Marne department. But that's not the most shocking part. It was disbanded following the French canton reorganization, which came into effect in March 2015. And here's why it matters. It consisted of 22 communes, which joined the canton of Nanguise in 2015. This changes how you understand black hole completely. You need to see the next video. Here's why this happens. This is actually crazy. Entropy sounds normal, but here's what most people miss. Entropy. Dominique Dugas is a Seychellois judoka who competed in the -100 kilograms event at the 2012 Summer Olympics in London, where he lost in the first round of the event to Henk Grol of the Netherlands. And it gets even weirder. He was the flag bearer for the Seychelles during the 2012 Summer Olympics opening ceremony. And here's why it matters. This changes how you understand entropy completely. Watch the next one, it's even crazier. Subscribe for more deep insights and hidden knowledge.